I'm Alessia. I'm an EVS volunteer and my time in Preston is running out. But before to leave, me and my friends Yabu, Stephanie and Esti, we are going to explain you how the volunteers are, what you can learn from them, and finally we are going to give some advice to the new EVS who are coming to replace us, because unfortunately EVS is not forever.
1, 2, 3, go!
When they arrive, they may not speak English, so while you are speaking, they can pretend to understand you until you ask a direct question. After a long silence, they will answer, "Pardon?"
Trust me, you will be so surprised, because they seriously think that Greggs is traditional English food.
1, 2, 3.
They will always want to sit on the driver's place in your car, and they will ask you, "Why are you driving on the wrong side?" For the Germans!
But apart from this funny misunderstanding, you can also learn a lot from them. For example,
You can improve your comparison about all European accents, and until they can't understand your language properly, you will improve their invented English.
but now stop to laugh about them. My EVS pride is hurting.
You are right, we are here to help them, as an angel who must earn his wings. At the beginning, you might think that Preston is a little, boring British village, especially if you are from a big city. But there are some places I'm gonna show you, and they could make Preston become your new house. Vamos! Let's start with open mics, Wednesdays at Mad Ferret and Thursdays at Shipping. It's a chance to listen to a good local music and to have a look at yourself and finally find out that you are a terrible artist. If you prefer the theater and your English level is high enough, there's a very funny stand-up comedy competition every Wednesday evening at Frog and Bucket. Just make sure that you are arriving early, like 7:30, if you want to have a seat. On Thursday nights, you can also choose the student life. Maybe you are thinking it's impossible, but Preston is full of students during the winter. Also, there are lots of Erasmus students around if you fancy talking in your own language or in another. So if you like that, let's go to Adelphi's and after that to Glover's. And finally, Warehouse will become your favorite club on Friday nights if you are a rock fan.
So if you are starving and you want to have lunch, the city center is very close to the office. The most popular place for the CSV staff members is called Raffles, and it's a tiny shop inside St. George's shopping center, and there you can buy a homemade, different and very healthy soup every day, and it's cheap. And if you're not so healthy, you can still buy a fat and oily pastry in the Greggs around the corner. So come, let's buy something. If you need a supermarket, the cheapest ones are Aldi and Lidl. Tesco is the one that's open until late, but not so late. Always remember, please, you are in Preston. And if you have saved up some money and you want to spend it into good and expensive food, you can also go to Morrison's. There you can even find some products from your home country. Very homesick moments.
For the girls, shopping could become the best experience during their EVS. The best places to shop in Preston is definitely Primark, which is very cheap, and TK Maxx, if you're patient enough to find some very good brands in big mountains of clothes. You will realize how much you've actually bought when you will need an additional suitcase to get back home.
Wednesday night is the rubbish night. No, it's not a party call like that. It's just the moment when we can finally put all our garbage outside. The organic rubbish is going to be collected from the front door, and the general one, that is a mountain of plastic bag in your living room, you have to put in the back door. But remember, the garden door is closed because of the thieves, so you have to go around the corner. Unfortunately, the collection of the general rubbish and the recycling boxes is alternating. So 1 week is the general one and the other the boxes. So don't forget to put outside your rubbish or you will be eaten by garbage. Very important, to lock your door, you just need to do this. You don't need to turn the key into the lock, so try to don't forget your key inside the room. Just in case, you can put your second key and hide it in a secret place in the house. The lucky person who is going to take this room should know that there is a quite noisy machine and is connected with the hot water and the heating system. So when sometimes it becomes very noisy, you can just turn it off or check the pressure here. There is a way to close the door properly. Little trick.
You have a lot of free time in your EVS. Instead of getting drunk in the pubs like a perfect Englishman, I can suggest you very interesting things. For example, you can go to the gym. There's a very nice one close to the house, but it's quite expensive with £45 a month. There are also less expensive gyms, but they are quite far away from the city center. More or less 50 minutes by walking. If you want to improve your English to take advantage of this experience, you can apply to free English classes at the university. You can also lend books from the library for free. If you want to travel around, or if you want to bring your family and friends somewhere, when they come to visit you, our advices are
Glasgow,
Leeds,
Manchester,
Lancaster,
York,
Liverpool,
Blackpool,
Edinburgh.
The Lake District.
You could also go to the beach, but everyone knows about the rainy British summer. I'm not going to add more. If you prefer London instead, there is a megabus every day. With approximately £13 and 11 hours, you will go and come back, if you are lucky. The trains are quite expensive in England, but if you are under 25, you can get a special rail card. It will cost you £28, but you will get 33% of discount for every travel. And that's it, people.
Hopefully you're going to enjoy your EVS in Preston
and CSB.
As we did.
Bye!
Well done.
%33% of discount! 33 discount for every travel.
Enjoy the shopping center. Shit. Oh, ich kann, der kann nicht so bleiben.
Have a look. Maybe you are thinking of Erasmus students around. If you find and finally, sorry.